Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Adrian Gaming. For my last couple of videos, I think my last two were Star Wars Battlefront beta videos, and I think that beta's got extended another day, so I think that goes until Tuesday or something, all the way to midnight or something, I'm not sure. But I think I'm pretty much done playing that game. I really like it, and I'm still pretty excited for the game to come out, but I don't think I'm going to get a true taste of how good it is until it actually comes out, because just the fact that getting two maps for the beta, I get a little bored of playing them, so I'm back to Call of Duty for now. And this is taking so long. This part of the year takes forever. It's right now October 12th, so that means we got a little less than a month, I think like 3 weeks until Black Ops 3 comes out. And it's just taking so long for it to get here. It felt like it's been October forever already. One thing I try to stay away from, when not with just Call of Duty, but with video games in general, with new releases, is I don't like to look at everything that's being released, like all these new little things that are coming out, like the new Zombies trailer that came out, or like little intel that show what the game's going to be like a little more. I would just rather figure all that out when I get the game. I think it kind of ruins that new game, like the first month is really fun just because it's so new. And if you watch all those things, then you're going to know most of the stuff about the game before you even sit down and play it. I don't know why, but whenever I take a long break from Call of Duty, the first game I come back, my accuracy is always so on point, which is the opposite of other people. As disappointed as I am by this game, and how much I didn't like it, and how much it really didn't feel like Call of Duty to me, from what I've seen, Black Ops 3 looks more like an actual classic Call of Duty game than this game does. It still has some movement, not like exosuits with like some dashing, but compared to this, it looks much more like classic Call of Duty. So if that's the case, I'll probably play upwards of like 20 days of that game. It'll probably be the most I've ever played a Call of Duty game, just because how much I've missed it. I think a big reason I'm going to play a lot more in Black Ops 3 is, number one, YouTube. I want to get better videos out than I've had. I kind of use Advanced Warfare as just a way to learn and see what I can get better at, just kind of start YouTube. So I'm really glad I came back to Advanced Warfare, because if I went into YouTube right at the beginning of Black Ops 3, then that whole first couple months would be a learning experience, and I wouldn't know what to do right off the bat. Going off on sort of a side note, I listen to music pretty much all day. I used to not be that big into music, but now, basically, whenever I'm doing nothing, I'm just sitting around or just watching TV, I still have music on. I'm a big music fan. And I get songs stuck in my head really easily. And how I tell if a song is really, really good is if I ever get a song stuck in my head, no matter who it's by, the only way to get it out of my head is I gotta play it on a loop for however long it takes for me to get bored of it. And if it's like just another song that gets stuck in my head, just one that's catchy but I don't really like, it'll maybe like a day or two it'll take me of playing it straight. But then you get those songs that are stuck in your head for like a week or like a week on end. And that's at the point where I'm like, okay, I actually really like this song, and then I put it on my phone or I buy it on iTunes. I'm probably still one of the only people who uses iTunes, but that's when I decide when to buy a new song. And then the songs that get stuck in my head for like a month, or like they seem to never get out of my head, are what I would classify as my favorite songs ever. And I'll probably end up, probably before Black Ops 3 comes out, I'll just make like a top 10 songs list for me. And I don't know how that'll work, but I'll make one of those just because I really like music. And that's a list I'd really like to actually know what my top 10 is. I have like an idea of what some of them are, but I really want to see what all of them are. I don't know if songs get stuck in my head more than the average does, but it seems like every time I hear a new song, it's like even somewhat catchy, it's stuck in my head, and I can't get them out for the life of me. I can't wait till this game is over. I really can't wait till this game is over. I don't know what a lot of other people do to find new songs. I kind of use Pandora a little bit to find new music, but most of the time it just ends up like on YouTube, and I'll search like bands I like or like a singer I like, and I'll just see, like, I use the recommended videos a lot, and I'm big into finding new music. All the time I want to find new music. I used to have 15 songs on, I think, my original MP3 that I played, and now I have like upwards of 200, and I really want to just get a ton of music on my phone because I listen to music all day. I have a lot of guilty pleasure songs as well. There's a lot of categories I never touch, like country and rap usually can't be guilty pleasure songs of mine because I won't go near it. No offense if you like it, just not my thing. But there's a lot of like K-pop or like bubblegum pop or like songs that are seen as really lame, but like they get stuck in my head, And if a song gets stuck in your head, you like it to some regard. Like, you have to like it a little bit. Like, you may not like what it stands for, but it's catchy. So catchy song gets stuck in your head. So yeah, I got a lot of guilty pleasure songs. Like, I don't dislike boy bands as much as like most guys do, and I don't dislike like bubblegum pop, like Britney Spears and like all those singers. Like, you know what I mean. I don't dislike those type of singers as much as everyone else does, just because I think their songs are catchy. That's just my perception. I think the songs are catchy. That's all it is. But I don't know. I think boy bands and like pop singers get a little too much hate. Like, they target a certain audience, and if it's not for you, it's not for you. You don't need to bag on them. But you can totally bag on Justin Bieber. That guy's a douche.